A horse meat sandwich, my favorite. Yummy. That was great. This is episode 13 of my SSO research series, so if you aren't caught up or just got here, I will have the first and most recent episode linked in the description, as well as the playlist up here in the corner. I have a plan today, you guys. So there are 4 quests we left on quote-unquote daytimers in the last episode that we need to finish. In this order, all traces in the basement are gone, which is a very suspicious name choice, but this is with the GED boy in the wine cellar, which I guess just lives there or something, considering he has not left for the past like 4 days or something like that. Then party favor with Barney, pass the dark core roadblock in Valedale with Avalon, and after we're done with all of that, we'll start the get pink dye with Avalon as well. Wherever this pink dye quest takes us is where we'll continue the quests. Hopefully it won't take too long to get through all of these and we can actually start something new in this episode. I am kind of tired of floating around Silverglade and Valedale doing like basically the same quests over and over again. I mean, like, all of these have gone on for days and I just want to go do something else. What I'm really hoping is that the pink dye quest will take us to either Fort Pinta or Moorland so I can really start getting caught up with everything going on, since I just severely screwed up the entire plan here and these are no longer going in order and it's not going very well, but it's okay. So I'm already ready. I'm already here. The reason why we're actually starting with this one is because my home stable is currently in the Silverglade Vineyard. So I feel like it just makes a lot of sense to, you know, like I went home for the day and I went to sleep and now I'm up again and this is like, I don't know, it's right here. So it's easy to go help him first. See, this is what I was talking about. The hole is gone. He's in here. How is he gonna get back to his whatchamacallit thingy he left in there? Because he drilled into here. He's gotta take that thing back. So I'm very confused. I feel like, I don't know, it's just very confusing. Check it out, everything is fixed. Cool. Well, it's time for me to get back to the North Link. I hope the boss isn't too angry at me for being gone for so long. Bro, you were gone for like 4 days. I mean, that's well past 3 no-call, no-shows, so I think he might be just a little bit angry. Goodbye for now. Come and visit me anytime at North Link, anytime you like. Tell the Baroness that the cellar has been rebuilt and is ready, so she should be happy to hear that. I'll be leaving here as soon as you have talked with her. See you. Yeah, have fun getting back to your drill thing, because yeah, it's fine. And also, not only that, but all the water is gone too. Like the whole cellar was flooded. Did he just really just clean all that up down there? I know it's because he like made cement, but he didn't need cement all over the floors, you know? He only needed it in the mess that he made in the wall. So I don't know. I love how this can is just in the middle of the road. Hello dear, is the cellar finished? Excellent. Then I'll go down and inspect it at once. Meet me there, Vendella. Oh, I thought it was like gonna teleport me as well for a second. I was like, wait. Now wait a minute. It's really funny about this actually, because I remember this. She's like, wow, like it's all you know, it's all fixed. Well, not that it's all fixed, but there's more space and everything. When it looks exactly as it did before and she can't remember that. And also, how on earth would I have expanded a whole basement? I feel like that would be difficult. Expanded a whole basement without her noticing. Like there was no construction. Oh wow, I just passed, right? Okay. Anyways, what a fantastic cellar. This has been executed wonderfully, Vanilla. You are as good at building as you are with wines and writing. Is there anything you can't do? Look how big the cellar is now. We should be able to store many years' production of fine wine now. You have mopped the whole floor down here as well. The floor has never been this clean. You really didn't have to do that. Yeah, well, you know, that's just me. I just go the extra mile apparently and manage to flood your entire cellar. That definitely did not do any long-term damage at all, because that's not how that would work. Oh my gosh, the bottle is already back. Wow, how convenient. Oh, she's over here now. Okay. I have your reward for your work here. I also want you to have this jacket that I had when I was young. Look at it as a little bonus for doing such a great job. Well, thank you. Do you have another quest for me? I'm scared to click on you because I really don't want to start that quest. I don't know why you would have another quest for me. I really don't. I don't think you do. I think it's probably fine for me to just skedaddle. Also, I remember getting this jacket when I first started playing and I really didn't like it at all because of the back of it, but now the newer clothes that are kind of designed like this I absolutely love. But I really hate the dresses in this game because I don't know, they just look really strange when you're riding and I just don't like it. But the next one is party food, so we're just gonna go all the way down to Barney and finish that up. This one is the one I'm a little bit afraid of how long it'll take. Well, I think it won't take nearly as long as past Dark Horse Roadblock, but I'm still afraid that it's gonna take longer than I'm kind of hoping for, but we shall see. I can't remember what happens, so yeah. Hello, Vendella. You are so fast with your horse. Can you ride over quickly and get the food before it gets cold? Marley and Carney will come over a bit later, and I have some decorating left to do. This will be so much fun. I wonder what they have cooked this year. You know, I feel like they probably could have just brought the food over when they come over, because it's just gonna be sitting outside otherwise, and then it's just gonna be cold. I don't know. That seems... I mean, it's fine, I suppose. He could have just had me help him decorate. Or does he have me help him decorate? Which will also make me mad, because this entire time he's been over there saying that he still has some decorating left to do. And I'm going off and getting the food, which is already an unnecessary task. He could have been done decorating, but I bet you he will have, like, maybe put up a table. I bet you that'll, like, as far as he'll have gotten. Oh, I don't even talk to them. I just pick up the food. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get the other one really quick, I guess, then. What did I say? What did I say? He has a table, and that's it. My goodness, Barney. This looks really tasty. Now we have to set the tables. This will be a feast to remember. It's decoration time. Can you help me set the table? This is a special occasion and I want it to be really good. I'm not so good at decorating myself, but I have faith in you, Vendella. Here is my grandmother's fancy china, glassware, and of course the food. Wow. All right. You know what? Maybe I'm not good at decorating either, you know? Maybe I'm not, but alas, I shall prevail, I suppose. But I called it. I knew he wasn't going to actually decorate himself. I knew he wasn't. Also, I am kind of bad at setting the table because I really just stacked the plates and put the cups next to each other and yeah. I mean, okay. Oh, look, it's so nice. I'm so grateful, Vendella. I couldn't have done this without your help. My old grandma would have given you an A+ for setting the table. I don't think she would, but I do like this little flower. The flower is a very nice touch. Now we will have a really nice family dinner. Even Carney enjoys these dinners. It's not that often you get to see him smile. I accidentally clicked and then my voice just died, and anyways. He usually lights up when he sees all this tasty food on the table. I'm pretty sure is what he said, but I don't know. Here's a sweater for me. I made it for you so that every time you wear it, you will remember these last few. I hope you like it. Thank you again for your wonderful help. Oh, these are perfect. They're like finishing up so nicely. Is that a real person or an NPC? They're just trotting along. It looks like... I think it's an NPC. I mean, I don't see the name tag, but I could have that off. That would be like brand new. Like... She's like got the same saddle pad on me as it and everything. Okay, anyways. I don't remember ever getting this shirt, but this shirt is awful. Goodness gracious. Okay. Next was past the Dark Core roadblock. So now we need to run back into Valedale and do all of that over there. Okay, so I'm really glad that Barney's didn't take too long, but I am definitely afraid of this one. I think it goes on another timer, either literally or it used to go on a timer or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember, but I guess we'll find out. On the bright side, those ones didn't take too long, so if this one takes a while, it's really not that big of a deal at all, I don't think. My gosh, I just ran past Farah's workshop and it reminded me that I completely forgot to do her daily quest today. Okay, so past Dark Core's roadblock. Hello, Vendella, right on time. I have analyzed the samples you took and my suspicions were confirmed. The water has been contaminated with Pandoric crystals. We need to stop this before it gets any worse. So far, it hasn't affected the environments too badly, but if it gets any worse, worse, it could have horrible consequences. All of Valedale's lake and the environment around Silversong River could die out. Let me tell you what I think we should do. You need to get past the roadblock by Valedale Lake and find out what they are doing. To do that, you will need to do two things. Oh, okay. I'll do this one first. I might grab both, but we'll see. What is Dark Core's business in the mountains? You must find out what they are up to out there by Valedale Lake. My guess is they're getting their equipment from Dark Core base down by Moorland Beach. See if you can find any clues to what they are doing that is poisoning the water. So, oh, I'm just going to Moorland. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Well, because he said you must do two things. Yeah, I'll take the other one, and then I'll report back. You need to find a way to get past the roadblock, Mandela. You said the guard asked for the password. He never said that to me. You need to find out what that password is. I don't know how, but I think a good place to start would be their base at Moorland Beach. I hope you come up with something clever. I'm so glad I grabbed that because I would have been so upset having to run all the way back to Moorland again. But yeah, he never asked me for a password. I didn't even talk to the dude. Was he supposed to talk to me? Or was he supposed to like stop me in my tracks? Yeah, I don't know. Or is there like a missing quest from this? I do vaguely remember him asking for a password and you like not having one. And I mean, if that's what the dialogue says, and that probably it did in fact like used to for sure be a thing. But I don't know. I have zero clue. And also I should have just taken the trailer, but now I'm committed to running all the way back. So that's what I'm gonna do. And not run into benches along the way. Oh, all other stuff is still here. I was like on my way here and I got really scared because I was just like, wait a minute, didn't I like finish these quests? No, I didn't. That's a ways off actually. Okay, that makes sense. Don't mind me, good sir. I'm just gonna look in that box standing right next to you for no particular reason at all. And honestly, none of you mind me looking in these boxes on my horse with my flying dragon. Totally not suspicious at all for any reason. You can't see me. Oh, I found it. I thought I was gonna have to look in every single box. I'm not gonna lie. I was fully prepared. And don't mind me just on your barge. Oh, hey, there's a phone over there. Yep, don't mind me going and picking this up. Oh, it's not a phone, it's a walkie-talkie. A walkie-talkie. If we listen in on their conversations with this, maybe we'll find out what the password is. I'll take this back to Avalon. Alright, Stick. Yeah, don't mind me just stealing your stuff. I'm going for a ride, you know. They're one of my favorite things to do. Just a nice little gallop on the beach for no reason. Yeah, I put that in my bios and everything. Oh my goodness. I get it. Dark Core is supposed to be like the Dark Core goons and the GED goons and all that stuff. They're supposed to be really dumb. And there's actually a really good reason for it as well. I don't know so much about GED because I can't really remember, but Dark Core for sure. I am honestly really excited to get into all of that and go over that little piece of lore because I know that a lot of people— oh my gosh, the sheep is here. I like how they left the sheep here, but they took away the quest to help the sheep. That's sad. Okay, anyways, I know there's probably quite a few people who have not read the lore books where it talks about all this stuff that I'm talking about that I'm trying really hard not to spoil, but I'm probably gonna end up accidentally doing it anyways. Some people most definitely have, but I know a lot of people haven't. I don't think really too many people even read the lore books. I don't think too many people really care too much. I care though, and I find them very fascinating, and I love it when I get lore books and everything like that, so I'm so excited. And honestly, I don't think we're too far off when we could start going into that. But at the same time, we kind of are, because I should probably know a little bit more about Dark Core and who they are before I start delving into ancient lore with it and everything like that. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm actually really glad I started talking about this because I did in fact just realize that I probably should be a little bit more, a little better of a trained of a soul rider before I venture into such dangerous territory. Anyways, okay, I'm just gonna— oh yeah, we have in fact returned. I just realized that his whole interesting thing that he says when you approach him is because of this quest that we're actively doing, and I think it's pretty neat that they like kind of like left it there, unless they left it because he's like always pondering the existence of everything. But the fact that you like walk up to him when you're introduced to him like with this quest, and like one of the first thing that he says is, huh, interesting, you know, I don't know, I think it's nifty. Okay, what is Dark Core's business in the mountains? Yes, I see. This crystal is glowing with Pandoric energy. Be careful around it, Mandela. This kind of energy can be very dangerous. Give it to me so I can have a closer look. Now, that's just suspicious. I don't think I'd want to give it to you after you're just like, oh yeah, give it to me. I'll take care of it. It'll be in good hands. That's like, that's very villain behavior, Avalon. Well, now I have this whole conspiracy theory that Avalon isn't actually on our side. That would be so interesting. You double agent. Yeah, that's wow. Okay, I'm fabricating a bunch of things in my head right now. I'm gonna move on. Before I head down that rabbit hole a little bit too far. Listening from a distance. Huh? Hello, Mandela. A walkie-talkie? Good thinking. It's a good thing I'm old and don't need much sleep. I can stay up all night. All right. Pass the roadblock. Hello, Mandela. We're lucky. I managed to catch the password. It's Sandman. Now you can pretend you are working for Dark Core when you enter the area up there. One more thing. The crystal you found is definitely Pandoric. If Dark Core uses these crystals, it's no surprise that the water is becoming contaminated. You need to stop them, whatever it is they are doing. Good luck, Mandela. So I know he says that he can like stay up all night and everything and it'll all be fine. I am actually going to continue this quest. I thought about it for a minute. I was like, you know what? If he's saying that he can stay up all night and then like it'll take a while to figure out what the password is, but like, you know, they could have just said it randomly, you know? I don't know why they would say it over the walkie-talkie. They are dumb, but it's fine. But yeah, I kind of want to continue, and that wasn't like full on like, hey, come back tomorrow. But it's okay. Unless he did say that and I wasn't processing, because I'm not gonna lie, I barely remember what I just read, and that happens to me a lot. And you know what? It's really not okay, but we're gonna pretend that it is. Yeah, I wonder if I was supposed to like approach him or something, but it's fine. Like before, like when he said he needed I needed a password, or when Avalon was saying that, you know what? Never mind. Sandman, that's right. You seem awfully young to be working for Dark Core. Are you sure you should be here? I mean, okay. You'd better ride up to the boss up there on the mountain. I'm just a guard. Follow the road and you'll find him. Get going. See, it's funny that he says that, like, are you sure you should be here? Because, like, I had the password and everything. So even he knows that his coworkers are just silly gooses and just, you know. Also, the fact that the password is Sandman is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Isn't it in Starshine Legacy that his last name is Sandman, or his first name? Yeah, last name is Sandman, because in this one, it's Sans is his last name. So I don't know. I feel like that's just a really easy password to guess in the first place. Or maybe that's why. Like in my Starshine Legacy series, I was swearing up and down the code to disarm the bomb was 1234. And I was in fact questioning if whether or not that was, hey, that's really rude. You were in my way, excuse me. Well, you're not moving at all, so I don't know what to tell you. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and I wasn't really sure if that made them really smart or really dumb. The world may never know, honestly. Maybe that's why the password is Sandman, because Mr. Sands is sitting there just like, no one will ever guess this. It's kind of like when people have their passwords as like their name and their birthday. I'm sorry for how many of you I just called out. It's just like, who would guess that? Because it's so simple. So are you going to start working here? You don't look like any worker I've seen, but I guess you can help with some of the smaller jobs that I need done. No complaining or you'll get the boot on the spot. Oh boy, okay. Oil, Dark Core's machinery, waste disposal, and Dark Core lunch. Oh, I think I'm just gonna take all of them. Oil, Dark Core's machinery. Listen up, kiddo. Our huge drilling machine needs to be oiled. I would do it myself if it wasn't so boring, but now you get to do it instead. Take this oil and lubricate the machines at the marked spots. Use plenty of oil and no whining or I'll kick you off the mountain so fast you won't know what hit you. You know, I feel like that's not a terrible punishment. Maybe that's just me though. Waste disposal. Listen up, kiddo. When we drill in the mountains, there are a lot of waste that needs to be taken care of. It's a drag, and you also have this honor too. Take the shovel and get started on the pile of waste over there, and no funny business. Remember, I'll be watching you. Don't you guys, like, not care about the waste? Isn't that what's, like, happening here and everything? Come here, you... Oh. Yeah, that should probably be changed. I'm just gonna email Star Stable really quick for no particular reason at all. Come here, you. I'm starting to get hungry. Go get my lunch from the cooler over there. Hurry up, I'm starving. I don't think Dark Core pays me enough for this. I'm just trying to clean up some suspicious looking green balls over there and oil some equipment. Might poison a sandwich later, who knows. But this wasn't really in the job description. So, anyways. Wait, it's saying I still have something to do. Oh, I'm supposed to put the waste over here. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why, but I thought that I was like done putting everything away there, but I wasn't. Oil Dark Core's machinery. It smelled bad. I know. It's so great not to have to do it anymore. Well, I'm only here for the day, you know. I'm just hanging out. So don't get too comfy. Waste disposal. Heavy work, right? And no whining. Horse meat sandwich, my favorite. Yummy. That was great. Maybe you aren't completely worthless after all. I have an important job for you. I can't trust these other fools. Look here, this is a report from Mr. Sands that details our progress here. When he sees this report, he is going to promote me right away. You'll have seen that with this green crystal, we drilled twice as fast as we did before. The water turns green? Yeah, I know, but who cares? Killing the environment? What a laugh. Here is the report. Write down as fast as you can this to our base at Moorland Beach so my lazy colleagues can get it to Mr. Sands and don't dilly-dally. I think I'll take this to Avalon instead. Yeah, I think I will. And I really hope that I don't have to come back up here again. It was really cool when I first did this quest and everything like that. It still is cool, actually. But I wish there was like, I wish they went away after like we get rid of them and everything like that. And then I wish it was like kind of like this cool little area you could go to just to like hang out. I don't know, maybe there was like a picnic basket or something. That would be cool. Have in fact returned, Avalon. Report to headquarters. Mandela, great that you are here. I've done a full analysis of the river water and I can already see signs that the environment around the river is beginning to die. That's right, you got inside the Dark Core roadblock. Did you find anything? A report? Let me see. A fake report from Mr. Sands. Listen, Mandela, the report is about experiments with new drilling methods up by Veildale Lake. They are using Pandoric crystals to speed up the drilling. That's what is contaminating the water. The worst thing is they are fully aware of how dangerous it is, but it doesn't seem to bother them at all. It seems like their experiment is going very well, at least according to this report. But listen to this. I've written the report stating that the use of the crystals makes the drilling slower. Am I clever or what, Vandella? Ride down to Moorland Beach and deliver the report and we'll see what happens. Okay, that was actually kind of a really adorable. Like, am I clever or what? Like, he's just so proud of himself. And you know what? I'm proud of him too. I'm taking the train with this time. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. Oh, he's right over here. I was like full speed ahead to the barge over there. Is that the report from the base at Veildale Lake? Where have you been? Mr. Sands is very upset the report is late. Give it to me. Mr. Sands is very angry that it took such a long time to deliver that report. You are so going to get fired. Ride back to Veildale Lake and report back there. The boss will decide what to do with you. Get going. You know, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this information, but can you all just like send me my last paycheck? You know, that would be great. That would be wonderful, as a matter of fact. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm actually going up there. Why? Why am I going up there? There's no way. I would have just dropped off that report and just moved on with my existence entirely. Like, I mean, okay. Like, I took the trailer to Veildale Village and everything, thinking that I was going back to Avalon. Oh. Anyways, thinking that I was going back to Avalon. Like, it's fine, I suppose. I'm just gonna go get yelled at for no reason at all. What are you doing here? Didn't you get fired? If I could, I would fire you, but I can't because I was just fired myself. Everyone here has been fired. I don't get it. The drilling was a great success. The toxic waste? I don't care about that. If I can get rid of it, if I got 1,000,000 Jorvik shillings, maybe. Do you have that kind of money? No, then you can forget it. I'm just going to collect my things and get out of here with all the machines and gear. Maybe I can get a job with GED. I need to speak with Avalon about the waste. Maybe he will have an idea. I was gonna say something and then I forgot. Gosh dang it. The waste? That's what's poisoning the water, Vandella. We have to find a way to dispose of it, but how? I have an idea, Vandella. We can't dispose of the waste ourselves, but with some cunning, we might be able to get Dark Core to take care of it themselves. We are going to mix a magical powder that makes the person who takes it follow every command, a hypnotic herb you might call it. Let me explain. Oh my gosh, that reminded me of what I was going to say. Okay, I'm gonna write it down and then I'll talk about it in a second. Okay, convincing powder. So I need you to get these 3 things for me. Can you stop walking away from me, man? I'm trying to talk to you. There is some Veildale herb behind my house. It has strong magical properties and tastes good too. When I analyzed it earlier, I noticed that it had absorbed some of the green water and became extremely potent. They said become instead of became, and that's why I got confused the first time I read through it. Anyways, a blessing in disguise, one might say. It's perfect for the hypnotic powder. Bring me 5 leaves of the veiled herb. I feel like, is that how that should be worded? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but this was very difficult for my brain to process. The ingredient with the real hypnotic force comes from a kind of stone. It looks pretty much like any ordinary rock, but looks specifically for stones that have a little bit of a blue tinge to them down by the river. That's where I usually find them. Find 3 that we can grind down. And a mortar. How do you not have one, Avalon? I feel like you should have one already. To mix the powder, we need to grind up both the stones and the herb. For that, I'll need my old mortar and pestle that is in the shed behind my house. Go and get it, and we're ready to start making the powder. Yeah, I feel like you should just have one in your house. Am I crazy for that? Wait, I thought this was supposed to be a, oh wait, no, it is an herb. A veiled herb. I for some reason thought it was a flower. I don't know why. Good, these herbs are perfect. Okay, when we have ground up these stones, we can mix the powder. Good, now I should be able to mix the hypnotic powder. Okay, sweet. Done. Here's the hypnotic powder, Vandella. Now you just slip it into the Dark Core boss's food and get him to eat it. That will make him a lot more cooperative. Good luck. Come back here later and let me know how it went. Oh my gosh. I almost forgot again. Okay. So how that guy said that if only he, like, you know, he would get rid of the waste for 1,000,000 Jorvik shillings. I was going to say that I probably would have that amount. If it wasn't for the shilling cap, I probably would end up inadvertently saving that amount of shillings just from just never buying anything with shillings, which isn't entirely true because I buy stuff with shillings all the time, but like not that often because I often forget. And it would be a lot easier for me to use my shillings to buy stuff if I had like a pretty good amount where I could get like a whole tack set and an outfit set for you know, one pocket full of shillings. Like, I can only really ever buy one item at a time unless it's really cheap. And even if it is really cheap, even then, it's kind of hard to even just buy more than one item. But anyways, my point is, I probably would have 1,000,000 shillings if it wasn't for the cat. But yeah, anyways. This poor guy, he's gonna have to do this all by himself because everyone else left. And also, why isn't he gone yet? Are you here again? Am I hungry? Now that you mention it, I guess I am. Go get my lunch, creep. I'm really hungry. I need to pour the powder over his food before I can make it. I think it said, make it to him. But it probably said take it to him. I click too fast sometimes, okay? And sometimes it's just flat out a complete accident, but it's fine, I suppose. Bring me my lunch. Chomp chomp gulp gulp. Oh. Who are you? You look so nice. Is there anything I can do for you? Drive away the waste? No problem, dear. I'll take it with me on the truck when I leave, which is right now. Nice to meet you. See you soon. I need to tell Avalon what happened. That's, oh my gosh, I get a whole set. I haven't seen this many rewards in I think since this quest. I'm gonna be honest. It's been a while. Now I have to run all the way back down there again. These fences shouldn't be here. If I could just, like, you know, that, wait, I think I see a way. Hold on, I'm gonna try it. I'm so tired of running back and forth. We're just gonna scooch down here. Yeah, pardon me. It worked. I was going to say that I wish there was some kind of shortcut. Can I get, no, there's no way I'll survive that, but I know I can get down over here. Yeah, I wish there was some kind of shortcut because just running back and forth is a rather pain. But there was one, and I love how I get it on the very last time that I'll be up there. Very likely anyways. I don't see a reason why I would have to go back up there again. Vandella, fantastic. Well done. The water is turning blue again, and I can't find any new traces of Pandoric crystal. You are a true friend of the people of Jorvik. How can I thank you? I know. Here, take a look at this. This is my old training suit from when I was young, before my legs became useless. Take it. It's yours. Wear it with pride. Ride in peace, Vandella. You know, I don't know if I would actually, like, wear this, but thanks, I guess. I mean, it's an outfit for sure. Now we'll start on pink dye. Hello, Vandella. The dye is ready. Take it to the tailor. I hope he'll be pleased. You know, I honestly probably could have accepted that from him when I, like, first got here or something like that rather than waiting until the very end, but you know what? It's okay. Back to Daxton we go. How does someone already have that dragon? That was so fast. Oh my goodness. That's the dragon that you get from inviting a friend to play this game. And they have to get to level 12 before you receive it yourself. Thank you so much, Mandela. I can see that this dye is of the highest quality. This will make a nice color for your waistcoat. Now I need some blue dye for the wool. I know there's a special blue stone in Jorvik, which I think would be perfect as a pigment for the blue color. I had in mind. Conrad the blacksmith knows a lot about blue stones and minerals. Talk to him. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping that the next quest for the dyes would take me to either Moorland or Fort Pinta, and it's taking me to Moorland, which is better than taking me to Fort Pinta. So I am so happy. Hopefully it makes sense to put this on a day timer. Hopefully. We'll see. My gosh, my darling Conrad, hello. It's been so long. Too long even. Hi Vandella. Have I heard of blue stones? Sure I have. It's called lapis lazuli, and it's very rare here in Jorvik. The Jorvik lapis lazuli is a rare and beautiful stone. To find it, you need to search long and hard, but I found a place nearby where I sometimes find a few of them. Right up to the western part of Milmer's Highland, you know, the area to the west of the abandoned farm where I think you used to compete with the Bobcat girls. I love how it says used to compete. Okay, that's interesting. Right at the rocky knolls and to the far west of that area. If you're lucky, you will find some lapis lazuli there. Come back to me when you found 3 stones. You can borrow my pickaxe to break off the pieces. Okay. Yeah, so the fact that he says used to compete with the Bobcats there, this quest is definitely supposed to be done when you've like completely moved away from Moorland. So technically right now, with the way that this playthrough is currently going, we have moved completely away from Moorland and we don't really come back too often to do anything at the stables here. So this works out at the very least. But I was also gonna say earlier after I saw that pink dragon, the rewards for that I feel like are really silly. I feel like the person who invited the other player or like their friend or whatever should get more rewards for it rather than just the dragon. Like the person who's being invited gets a ton of rewards. It looked like they have like, you know, 3 days of Star Rider, which yeah makes sense. But other rewards like clothing items and tack items, and the player who's being invited gets all of those rewards. It's not very beneficial to the person who's inviting the player to invite them in the first place. Like, yeah, the dragon is cool and everything, but why is that the only thing that the inviter gets? Like, the invitee gets so many rewards, and I feel like there should be more incentive for players like Star Riders and everything who have been playing for a while to invite their friends to the game rather than an incentive for someone who's making a new account to try and get a code from somebody. Like I can foresee a Reddit thread now with all these codes listed so new players can get these rewards and everything. I don't know. There should be more rewards for the person who invited their friends. That's just me, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, you found a really nice specimen of lapis lazuli. Now we have to turn this into dye by grinding it into a powder. Come back tomorrow. It'll be ready by then. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's actually a day timer this time. Well, thank you, Mr. Conrad. Thank you very much for this. For existing, honestly. He's my favorite character, okay? I'm gonna take a moment and figure out what we have to do here. I feel like I would probably like come in to see how everyone's doing since I'm like in the neighborhood, you know? But yeah, we'll see what quest we'll work on next here in a moment. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Tan's quest, Lost Money, because it's at the top of my list. But I did see something really interesting that I'm kind of afraid of. Mrs. Holdsworth, she has 2 quests for me right now. One's Buzzy Trouble or something like that. The other one is Worth Waiting For. So I'm a little bit afraid that I left her on a day timer and then just like never came back. But we'll see, I guess, because I don't remember anything of the sort. Okay, lost money. I've been saving for a long time to buy new riding clothes and now all my money is gone. I must have lost it. It has to be somewhere nearby. Can you help me look for it, please? I can only think of 3 places the money could be. One is in the paddock next to me near the hay, or maybe I lost it during lunch. I sat at the pier down by the water, south of Mrs. Holdsworth house. On my way back, I visited Mrs. Holdsworth and may have lost it by the benches in her cherry tree orchard. Why did I say orchid? My brain's not working. This is actually wonderful. I'm gonna talk to Mrs. Holdsworth when I go over there to her to look for Tan's money. I'm really hoping that it's just a strangely worded quest and I didn't actually forget about something that I was doing for Mrs. Holdsworth a while ago, because that would be very sad because I don't remember anything of the sort at all. Last little spot. Found nothing of interest. Okay, we'll go back to Tan in a minute. Worth waiting for. Well, while I prepare the dye, can you go talk to Conrad, the blacksmith? I heard that he's made something for you, which he's been working on for a long time. What is she talking about? When did I ask her to make a dye? Oh, horseshoes. Look at that. Adian's runners. Should I just do it? I'm a little scared. I'm just gonna do it anyways because I guess I could have left her on a daytimer without realizing. I don't remember ever having her make dye for me, and I'm confused because I'm actively working on a dye quest, but I'm just gonna take it anyways, and we're gonna ignore Tan for a moment. I really want to know what on earth. She's probably not gonna tell me, but I feel like there was some kind of bug there potentially. Unless you guys remember that I left her on a daytimer and just completely forgot about her, but we'll see, I suppose. Vendella, you're exactly the person I wanted to see right now. I finally finished the horseshoes I promised you. Look, they look great. Take them and put them on your nice companion, Lost Rain. Well, thank you. This is a wonderful gift, but I already have better horseshoes, so I mean, okay, it's fine, I guess. We'll move on, I suppose. It's fine, I think. I really want to know what on earth that is all about. You didn't find it, typical, but thanks anyway. How could I be so careless? I'll have to think of any other places I've visited recently. I was at the blacksmith, you know, Conrad. I may have lost my money on the way back when I was riding a bit faster. Look along the road towards Conrad, the blacksmith. His forge is to the north. I was riding along the racetrack, so start there, please. After that, you can talk to Conrad to see if you found any lost money. Okay, well, I guess I probably should have. Oh, I have to stop at every single one. Man, that's unfortunate because I know it ain't here. Oh my gosh, are you doing the same quest as me? I think you are. Look at us go. We're just buddies now. Unless you're doing something completely different, which is also possible. You might be. Okay, I don't think you are though. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, it's gone. A true blacksmith apprentice. Well, that quest is new. Okay. Good day, Mandela. Oh, Tan lost her money? That's sad. I haven't seen or heard anything here. I'm afraid you'll have to go back and tell her that. If I must. If I must indeed. This quest is hard for me because I actually know where the money is, so like looking for it is going to be a little bit painful for the moment. A lot of these quests, like I don't remember 100% how they went. Like as I do them, like I start remembering what happens. But this one, ever since I saw it in my quest log, I've known how this one goes exactly. Oh yes, Silverglade Village too. I have been thinking some more and I remembered that I was in Silverglade Village. Could you help me look there? It would be really kind of you. Yes, but I'm going to be silly and take the trailer cause yeah. I really want to know how much money she lost because she's on a mission to find it. If I lost like $20, I don't think I would be on a mission to find it. But if I lost like 100 or more, yeah, I'd probably be on a mission to find that, to be honest. She must have lost quite a bit. Oh, for a minute I thought I was gonna have to go up into the clock tower and I'm like, girl, why were you up there? You know, I wonder how our dark core friend is doing. I wonder if the effects of what we gave him have worn off yet. I'd be very curious to know. Poor guy. I mean, he was mean. You know what? I actually don't feel bad at all. Never mind, I'm redacting all of my previous statements. What? No money in the village? Oh, I'm such a klutz. Where else did I go? Yes, I remember going to the lighthouse. You know, the large green and white lighthouse east of Moorland Stable, south of Jasper's Barn. I was there and checked out the view. That's where the money must be. Will you be a darling and ride there and look? I think you'll have to search all around the lighthouse. Okay, this is something that I did not see coming. Because it took me to Silverglade, I thought it was just going to immediately take me into the Hollow Woods. Watch me think that I know where this quest is going, and then it just completely goes in the opposite direction, literally and metaphorically, because I'm pretty sure the money is in the Hollow Woods. Like a bird stole it or something. Sorry for like spoiling it before I got there, but now I'm confused because I'm going to the lighthouse, and we just went to Silverglade Village, and I feel like she probably would have gone to the Hollow Woods before going to the lighthouse, but maybe I'm the only... I really thought I could make that jump. I don't know why, but I thought it was going to be possible, and I was very wrong. Anyways, I feel like she would have gone to the Hollow Woods before coming back to the lighthouse. I just, that would make sense to me. What? Not there, but that's the last place I can think of. What if it was stolen? Ooh. Oh no. Actually, that would be kind of rough here because Moorland's really nice. Okay, anyways. Oh, daytimer. Sick. All right, cool. Well, you have fun pondering that thought, Tan. I'm gonna go over here. I want to do Mrs. Holdsworth other quests. I probably should stop it. I know better. I know better that I should definitely stop this episode. But I think I'm just gonna do Mrs. Holdsworth first. Oh, Vendela, my dear child, how nice to see you. I have a huge problem here in my garden. I can no longer sit and drink my lemonade in peace because I have been invaded by bees. Can you help me get rid of them? Are you afraid of bees, Vendela? I think they are just as frightened of you as you are of them. I don't want to hurt the little creatures. Only move them away from here so I can continue my quiet life among the cherry trees. I have a wonderful idea for how to solve this, but I need your strong young arms to do it. Can you help me build a beehive? It means they won't have to leave my garden, and I'll also get honey for my tea. I have already prepared the wood for the construction, so maybe you can be a darling and build it for me. Here's a hammer. Okay, so I know she's not like actively trying to get rid of the bees and everything, but she did say, can you help me get rid of them? And which is rather strange because I think she has the bees for a specific reason, and it's mentioned at some point. I don't know if it's actually part of the quest in game, like we wouldn't be able to like progress and immediately do the quest. I think it's for a special event where you talk to her and she's like says something about her bees, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but if you know what I'm talking about, then you know, and if you don't know, then I'm sorry. But her bees are like they have a purpose, so I don't know why she would want to get rid of them, unless this is like when she discovered her bees. That's possible too. What an amazing job, dear child. Let's hope that bees want to move in. I guess we'll have to give them a day or two to settle. I will leave some sugar there to attract them. Okay, she says it's gonna take a day or two, so I'm gonna leave her be. see what I did there? No? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take my chances here, and I'm going to end the episode here. I feel like it's kind of a strange place to end it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Well, we finally made it back to Moorland, you guys. Now, we are going to hang around here for a little bit and do some quests here, as well as head over to Fort Pinta soon to get caught up there, which means we will actually finally be able to finish unlocking Yorvik City and potentially head over to South Hoof as well here pretty soon, but we shall see. Let's just hope that it all works out and we don't make a huge mess with the quests all over again. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, do leave a like, and if you aren't already, or if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any episodes. With all of that out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.